What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of K-Cards Baseball. Thanks for joining me tonight on this lovely evening. It was actually Friday evening when I'm making this video. I don't know if I'll be able to get this video posted before Sunday because tomorrow is Christmas cooking day around the household. I will be knee-deep in Christmas cookies tomorrow, so I don't know what kind of opportunity that I'm going to have to do much editing tomorrow. So it might very well be Sunday when you guys see this video. So hopefully, if it is Sunday when you guys see this video, hopefully you guys had a good weekend. If I get it out there tomorrow, hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. We'll just have to see. Anyways, tonight on the channel, we are doing a hobby news video. We haven't made one for a few weeks. If you guys do remember, a couple weeks ago, I did make a video as far as the Major League Debut Patch cards. A quick look at what has been pulled and what hasn't been pulled. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update as far as where we are at with the Major League Debut Patch cards. Quite a few have been pulled recently, so we're going to take a look at that, as well as run through the spreadsheet tracker for the Major League Debut Patch cards so you guys get an idea as far as what is left. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about new releases. I'm not going to do a deep dive into any new releases, but I wanted to give you guys a quick look at what new releases are coming up shortly. And after that, we'll do a little bit of channel news. We're going to cover our top 5 pulls of the week, and we're going to wrap up with our giveaways. Most of you know we do have 2 giveaways going on currently. One for new subscribers to the channel and one for the OG subscribers. And I will talk more about that when we get to that particular segment. I don't want this video to go on too long, so we're just going to go ahead and roll right into it and take a look at the Major League Debut Patch cards and look at what has been pulled and what is left out there. So let's take a look at where we are at on the Major League Debut Patch cards. Hang on one second, guys. I'll be back with you guys here in 1 minute. Alrighty, guys, before we dive into the patch card, I do want to let you know that all the information I'm going to cover with you comes from Sports Collectors Daily. It is kind of the go-to website for anything sports card related. It does have modern sports card news as well as vintage card news, around the hobby, business and industry news. So pretty much anything you want to know that's going on currently in the baseball or sports card hobby, you can get right here on Sports Collectors Daily. I would recommend that you guys subscribe to it. It is a pretty cool site. I generally check it out about 2 to 3 times a week because it does have the latest up-to-date information, such as this information right here. It does give us all the information as far as where we stand on the Major League Debut Patch cards. We did have 3 of the big Major League Debut Patch cards pulled this week. The first one came from a collector in Southern California who opted to buy a jumbo box online from Bergen County Sports Cards. The shop is located in his dad's home area of New Jersey. So this guy lived in Southern California and he bought a jumbo box from a card shop in New Jersey. That is a little bit strange. I don't know why he just went run down to his local card shop, but neither here nor there. In that jumbo box was one of the top cards on the checklist, namely this Jackson Chourio Redemption card. An amazing pull right there out of that jumbo box. The next card that was pulled this week is the Jackson Holliday Redemption card that was pulled by a customer who bought a jumbo box at Cardboard Heroes in Conroe, Texas. There is the Jackson Holliday Debut Patch Redemption card. The other big patch that was pulled this week came from Hobby House, which is a shop in Boca Raton, Florida. They pulled the Langford Resemption patch card. That is an amazing redemption card right there. The article goes on to say that while some of these cards will head off to auction houses, several of the patch cards are currently listed on eBay. As of today, 16 have sold on eBay, topped by A.J. Smith-Shawver. Of the 251 patches created by TOPPS for Chrome Update, A few notable names are among those yet to surface, including the Jackson Merrill and the highly elusive Paul Skeens card. Hopefully that card gets pulled pretty soon. I'm just waiting for it, because once it does, the prices and availability of this product should increase. So hopefully it gets pulled before Christmas. That would be ideal. Let's take a really quick look at what is currently listed of the patch cards on eBay. I'm really curious to see what that looks like. So let's take a look at it. So as we look at eBay, there's about 5 or 6 that are available. Colt Keith is the headliner for $21,000. The Christian Encarnacion Strand is at $5,000, and then there's some minor players in the set for under $5,000. So that's a look at the current active auctions on eBay. Let's take a look at the sold items and see what has sold on eBay so far. Here's a David Snyder for $5,000. An AJ Smith-Shawver for $4,600. That probably is the most notable of the patch cards that have already sold. Here's one of Robert Gasser for $3,400, and Lucan Baker for $2,828. And then we get into some of the lesser known rookies in the set, and most of them are going to be right around $2,000 for some of the minor rookies in the patch card set. So that's a look at eBay and what these cards are selling at. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet and see where we stand. Before we go to the spreadsheet, I do want to let you know about this website, because this guy, this TP35 Cards, has kind of become the unofficial tracker for the Major League Debut patch cards. He has put together a really cool spreadsheet, so I wanted to show you what that spreadsheet looks like. He is the most up-to-date guy as far as where we're at on all the information patch card related. On the far right of the spreadsheet has a list of where most of the cards have been pulled. A total of 152 patch cards have been pulled so far, so there is 99 left out there. The last time we looked at it, there were 128 patch cards pulled. So an additional, 24 patch cards have been pulled since that point. Bleed Sports Cards has pulled 8. Filth Bomb Breaks has pulled 7. Leighton Sports Cards has pulled 6. Backyard Baseball has pulled 5. And Black Tie Breaks has pulled 5. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I just want to cover with you guys the top 5 pullers of the patch cards. I think these top 3 guys are all Fanatics breakers, so they do break on the Fanatics website. So that is kind of curious. Most of the cards to date have been pulled either out of jumbo boxes or the Breakers Delight boxes. To my knowledge, there hasn't been any pulls out of the mega boxes, and only a few out of hobby boxes. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know, so I can't really speak to that, but I haven't heard of very many being pulled out of the hobby boxes. Most have been pulled either out of jumbos or the Breaker Delight boxes. And looking at the main spreadsheet, it does list all the current cards in the set, if it was pulled, and the date that it was pulled, where it was pulled, and a link over here where you can click on it and you can go either to the video where the card was actually pulled, or it will give you the information, like a photograph or whatever, of the actual card. So it is really kind of cool. If you want to see the Jackson Holliday card and look at that one and where it was pulled, you can do that right here from the spreadsheet. And looking at the spreadsheet and what is still available, my guy Austin Martin for the Minnesota Twins is still out there. Andy Pages is available. We've got Curtis Mead is still available. Cedane Rafalia is still available. Some of the other ones that are still available are the Jason Dominguez, the Mason Wynn. There's the Paul Skeens card. Spencer Arrighetti is still available. Shota Imanaga and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So that is a look at what is currently available. I'll throw a link down in the description below so you guys can take a look at this particular spreadsheet if you want to kind of follow along. I'll probably give you guys an update, particularly after that Skeens card is pulled, so we can look at what is still out there. These cards are being found at a pretty quick rate because the product is really hot and really difficult to find. I actually did find some at Targets this week. Many of you did see a video that I made earlier this week when I did find some at a Target. I went to another Target that I didn't actually make a video at, and there were probably about 30 boxes on the shelf. So I did buy another mega box of TOPPS Chrome Update that we will open on the channel in the coming days ahead. So that's an update on the Major League Debut patch cards. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the patch cards, whether you like them or don't like them, if you think it is causing a problem for the hobby, or whatever kind of feedback you have on this topic. Let's roll into the upcoming new releases in the baseball card hobby. I'm going to flip over to Checklist Insider so we can take a look at it. Alrighty guys, here's a quick look at the upcoming baseball card releases. On December 19th, 2024, TOPPS Triple Threads Baseball comes out. I do also see that Bowman Best looks like it has been pushed back about 10 days. I think it was set to release on December 27th, a couple days after Christmas, but now I see that the release date has been changed to January 7th. On January 8th, we do have Archives Baseball. I didn't know if they were going to come out with Archives. Usually it comes out in mid-December, right before Christmas, but now it looks like it is going to come out on January 8th. I will probably do a new release video for Archives now that I do see that it is coming out. Finally, on January 17th, Bowman Draft Sapphire Baseball comes out. I wonder if they do have the updated list for Series 1 Baseball. Probably not. Yeah, they do just go up to February 14th. I'm not exactly sure yet when Series 1 is expected to come out. Usually it's right around the middle part of February. Last year was February 15th, so it's probably going to be on February 16th this year, if it is the same time as last year. So I am looking forward to that release, and I will definitely be doing a new release preview for Series 1 for sure. That will be a big one, as it is every year and the most anticipated release of the year. So that is a look at the upcoming releases in the baseball card hobby. Let's take a look at channel news. We have a couple really exciting videos coming up. I will be making a video of opening up this box of 2024 TOPPS Chrome Update. As I mentioned earlier, I did find this at a Target store earlier this week that was fully stocked. It seems to be more readily available at Target. I'm not exactly sure why that is happening out there, but it's actually pretty exciting to finally get this product at a reasonable price for $50 a box. Hopefully it is better than the last box that I opened earlier this week, even though that video got a lot of views. I think it's sitting at like 1,600 views so far. So for some reason it was a hit, even though we didn't get very much out of it. We also do have 3 holiday boxes to open. I do want to do a little video. We're doing a comparison between the tins and the mega boxes of TOPPS Holiday, just to see which one's better. I've heard good things about these tins, and I did find one for $15 at Walmart, so I thought that was actually a pretty decent price. So we're going to do that probably on Thursday. I did make a couple of live videos earlier this week, just to kind of trial and error. I've never made live videos before, and pretty rough, especially the first one. I would not recommend going to see that video. It was really, really bad. So the second one got a little bit better, even though I had some sound problems at the beginning because I had my computer on and blah, 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 blah. But that one worked out a little bit better. I was actually able to see the chat, and I would expect to do more live breaks going forward. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do those on a regular basis on like Thursday. So I'll let you guys know more information about that once I make a final decision about that. So that is what we have going on for hobby news. Finally, I do want to take a look at the top polls of the week. First up, we have this Seiya Suzuki and Shota Imanaga Lean On Me card. Blue color match. I do like the color match on this card. And it is numbered 548 out of 999. So that was a really good pull. I think I pulled this out of a hanger box during a live break earlier this week. The number 4 card, another color match card, is this Yoshinobu Yamamoto blue retail blue card. Of course, it is not numbered, but I really like the color match on this card. It's a very attractive card, really nice card of Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I can't believe I said an attractive card. That's a little bit on the weird side, but anyways, we'll just go with it. But anyways, this is really a nice card. I do like this card. And I did pull this during my live break I did yesterday of 2 hanger boxes. I did also get this card during that same break of Luke Raley, a purple number 270 out of 799 on a purple shimmer. Luke Raley, I don't think that he is a big time major player. He did play in 118 games for the Rays in 2023 with 19 home runs and 49 RBI. Not bad. 249 batting average, not that great. His OPS is 824. That's a pretty good number right there on 118 games. Not too bad. So, again, I don't know much about him at all. Anyways, if you guys have more information about Luke, I'd be interested in hearing about that. But that was a nice pull. And then we did actually pull 2 relic cards and 2 big-time relic cards out of both of the live breaks. The first live break I did pull this Jackson Merrill color match rising rookie player worn memorabilia card. So it doesn't say that it was game worn, it just says that it was player worn. So I doubt that it was actually worn during a game, but I do like it because it does have the pinstripe actually on the card. So that is a pretty cool card of Jackson Merrill. And then finally we did pull this Wyatt Langford Major League Material card in a live break I did yesterday on Thursday. If you haven't had a chance to check out that video where I opened up 2 hangers and pulled this card, I would highly recommend it. It's a pretty decent watch actually for my second live stream. Anyways, really cool card here of Wyatt Langford. I did check eBay pricing, about a $10 card, so it isn't really that great. I did actually see a red numbered to 25 that was going for over 100, so that looks like it was probably the best of this card that was out there. This obviously isn't that. This is just a standard Major League Material card, and again, it's going for about $9 to $10 to $12 on eBay, but really a fun pull there. So that is all I got for you guys tonight on this video. I've decided to keep this length of this video down a little bit, is to go ahead and do the new subscriber and the giveaways on a separate video. I'm just going to do it that way, so this one is not 30 to 40 minutes long. That'd be kind of crazy. So anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you haven't had a chance to hit that like and subscribe button below, please go ahead and take care of that for me. It's your best way to show your support for the channel. And stay tuned for other great content on the channel coming up in the coming days. Thanks again, guys. Be safe out there and happy collecting. We'll talk to you guys later.